Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome back. We are back for some more Banner Saga. There's a good chance we finish this game today. Of course, we still have the whole series to go. This perspective seems really weird to me, by the way. I'm just saying. Like, I understand what is trying to be shown with, like, the horn sticking out this way, and then this one going that way. But because there's zero shading, which is weird because there is shading here, it just looks odd. Anyway, hi. We're starting slightly early. Maybe we finish the game early. I don't know. I have no idea how much game is left. But we're playing as the bad guys again, so let's see what they have to say. You find the Varl near an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. He would be drunk if there was more meat for him. What is it we're doing, Blood Axe? I mean, honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of yours? I'm trying to keep us all alive. And you don't find that strange? A Varl Berserk playing Den Mother to a bunch of humans? You get in Sigbjorn's face with a deep growl. Maybe you've outlived your welcome here. Save your show of strength for one of your pups here who might actually be intimidated. You grab the Warhawk by a horn, punch him in the gut. He doubles over, coughing. Got him. The red-headed Varl grunts, rearing up with a punch that catches you to the chin. While you recover, the ravens all gather round, some daring to cheer. Foka watches with interest. Try to wrap him up and slam him into the ground. You rush in and grapple with Sigbjorn, both of you fighting for advantage. Everyone else moves back, giving you two a wide berth. When you finally get a hold and throw him to the ground, he rolls, grabs a pot of boiling soup, and lobs it at you. You bat the pot away, but the liquid splashes you and you roar in pain. Sigbjorn's face drops as you see the rage in your eyes, the berserk. You cover the distance in 2 steps, not remembering drawing your axes. They slash fiercely, wildly, repeatedly. There is one less Varl in the world. Oh, he's dead. Everyone stays well away from you until Foka signals that your fury has passed. Even then, the ravens are cautious as they strip Sigbjorn's body of valuables and prepare his pyre. Oh well. Rip that guy. One less Varl, I guess. Everyone mad. Okay, what's next? Volka Zephyr is speaking quietly to Foka when you approach. Not forbidden, only rare for Volka to have children. So Nikos was like a son. He was not my child by birth. What did you do to him back in the cave? I did the only thing I could do, the thing we were never meant to do. The Volka's eyes fill with tears. I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice it to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful, exposed threads until all is right and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite. You stare at her blankly. By skipping Nikos, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Eyeless's attack. And that cost Nikos his life. Yes, but it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make, should it be necessary. I don't know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manahar. Because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make. Silence spans a few moments. A brave kid, then. The ravens will remember him in a battle chant. I'm sure he'd like that. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss? What do you know about this darkness? The Volka stares into the distant sky. Truly nothing, though it feels wrapped in all the trappings of power abused, even mistakes to ruin the entire weave. Your anger suddenly rises. More Volka secrets. No, not on my part, but others perhaps. Luckily, we're heading toward the one place with answers. Any idea why Gawler would abandon its prisoners? I've been out of contact with the council since I departed for Bindel, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Arborang, King Meinhof will have a serious problem to handle. I wonder if Rook and the others know what they're heading into. They're not our concern. Enough talking, let's get moving. Agreed, we need to get this cart to Manhar soon, and we're not far now. Are we really that close? We have 20 days of supplies. And we're getting to basically this island here. Feels like we got a long ways to go. I like that the music even changed in this map. That's a nice touch. Yeah, we should probably buy some supplies. Before we do that, do we need items for people? Slaughterer. We only have 2 items. There's really no one else we care about to have an item. So there's that. Level 9. This is very good. +3 break is very, very good. Let's not buy any supplies for now. I think we just gotta level you up, like you're just gonna be the carry, right? You're gonna carry us. I never really like crit chances. Let's just do that. Let's just do that one. And how much for the next one? 17? That's a lot. Wow, this hardly buys us any supplies at all. We'll buy them. Alright, time to leave. These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with those prisoners, Spar says, coughing. I've seen weaker men in Warden, and I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them? Woodcutters. More fighters are always good, but what's the downside? Same it's always been. They eat like blasted trolls, but can't find food to save their lives. Our supplies will go quicker. Risk it. I've got a suspicion you actually like humans more than any other of our alive, Spar says, chuckling until he coughs. Starts coughing and wheezing for air. So that is an extra 3 days of supplies, basically, that we lost for adding these more people on there, and we bought 2. A large group of the clansmen from Bindle have stopped, gasps and whispers among them. What's the problem now, you ask, breaking into their circle and finding a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse, an omen. The child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl, but they do. He points at the couple and others nod, a few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept, but either the babe dies or we all suffer fiercely. Then kill it or I will. I'm not taking any chances. Can't remember we're playing the bad guy. No, the parents scream. But your word is the law. The old man pries the baby from the mother as the others hold her and her husband. The wailing lasts for what feels like days. You learn the parents stayed behind in their grief. I mean, that's brutal as hell. I would never make that decision IRL. But we have to play the jerks. It's just what we do. I'm surprised morale didn't decline because of that decision. But maybe it would have had we not done that decision, because they're all crazy. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at dense underbrush. We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping, one of them growls before wincing at a pain in his hand. Your hand going lame on you? No. It just, like, It just felt like I grabbed a hot coal. Everyone, get to work. Move. You berate and threaten anyone not chopping through the dense foliage. The fibrous vines and sticky leaves soon fill the air. Everyone's covered in plant matter, everyone but Ollie, who's standing at a distance, throwing axes at vines ineffectively. Ah, Folka cries of agony is uncommon enough to draw your attention. Others start cringing and yelping too. Knock it, raw, before you can finish shouting. A burning, stinging pain tears through your arms and eyes and nose. I think the plant is poison. Here, these are no counts. These are counters. These make the poison go away. Okay. You shove the leaves in your mouth, swallow them quickly. How long does it take to work? I don't know, because you just rub them on your skin. He hands out leaves to everyone else. A little does a lot, you hear him say. Soon the pain passes, but the entire caravan needs rest. What's that on the hillside there? The darkness, that sound. That, like, throbbing? What is this?
I always respected Bigglider the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
It's a very strange looking godstone. You knaves watch your step around these cairns, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their life at the base of this frozen cliff. And don't try working one of the stones free either, or you'll bring the whole damn thing down on us. He glares at Ollie, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Biglayer's godstone, put together without mortar or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life, he traveled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a wary respect, for one who knows how to put things together will also know how to take them apart. The sound... We're children! The sound of snickering draws your attention. You can see some kids grabbing stones from other cairns to build a new one of their own. Knock theirs over and run them off. Shout for them to knock it off. Go on, you yell. The kids flee instantly, slipping on the ice, but making it back to the others safely. Spar chuckles. How do you think all these other piles were made? He places a stone on another cairn as you start to walk away. An uneasy feeling washes over you, and you scan the Raven, Clansman, and Bellover's cart for any threat. Bloodaxe, Spar says in a tone stripped of all humor. My eyes are too old to trust what I'm seeing down there. You follow his gaze and growl. On the distant fields below is a massive dredge, too numerous to count. Waves of them are pouring over hills, though they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them, Folka says near you, but I can't make out the crest. You wave off her comment and roar a command. Move! A banner amongst an entire enormous wave of bad guys. Yeah, we're gonna need to camp. Dredge are pouring over those hills like ants, I think it was said. Let's get into the positive. Supplies, right? Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There's strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh, others look like they've been there as long as the mountains. Spar looks up. This hole have smooth sides? About as deep as a barrel, he asks. The men nod and Spar grunts. What's in the hole? We couldn't tell. No trees around. Just a deep hole in the ground, about 4 ox length across. My abs were like chicken skin just looking at it. Forget it. Everyone seems pleased to be moving away from some mysterious hole in the ground. A village we're crossing by? The company comes upon a small village, the people still hard at work with only an occasional glance skyward to the approaching darkness. Boca sees a man chopping wood as he learned to do a lifetime ago. These people don't know what's coming, they not advise. They'll figure it out soon enough, you say, and turn to the rest of the caravan. We get what we need from this place and rest if necessary. The next few days will be the hardest and the last some of you will ever see. Boca gives you a look and you snort. As you instruct a man to check the cart wheels and yoke straps, you hear someone say, hello again. You turn quickly and see the man. Ditch, quiet as always, but wisely out of your immediate axe reach. What do you want? You ask. Well, just that I was scouting around this place, you know, and I went up on a hill to watch the dredge. The banner we saw, it's from Einertoft. Einertoft. You grimace as the town's name floods your mind with images. A giant bridge, hundreds of Varl, Ivor on your way, in your way. Your anger focused just beyond him. The quiet Varl, Bersi, looks over to you. If it's Einertoft, we should help them. Hakon might not be king after all if Jornder's still alive. You recall your fight with Hakon just before splitting. Yeah, I don't think we care about them. They're in a battle with a million dredge, aren't they? They either failed at Einertoft or deserted. They're not worth it. Fuck them. Boca agrees with you, returning to check on the other ravens. Yeah, that's the last of our renown. A couple of scouts rush into town as you prepare to leave. They're closer than we thought, one shouts. It's like the dredge don't need sleep. The fear in the man's voice courses through the fighters and clansmen. In 2 steps, you near him, backhand into the ground. You turn and face the caravan. Men try to act strong for their families while the ox bleat nervously. Speed and luck are your only hopes to outpace the dredge and make it to Manahar. We won't be stopping for anything, you shout, rest included. This is what we call a death march. But what if we're attacked, the Volca says? The wounded will need rest. You shake your head. We will be attacked, you say. The wounded die or make it to Manahar. That's as simple as it gets. But our words make you consider your caravan. Anyone who can't fight stays behind. Gasps erupt from the gathered group. Zephyr steps forward. You swore to see them safely. You cut her off. There's only one thing I swore to see to. The Volca is shocked by your words. She looks around to see nothing but scared families unaccustomed to standing up to someone like you. Even the guards who trained with their former captain, Gudmundur, look cowed. This is a vile act, Bolverk, even for you. Who have you become? I'm always the one who survives. Now move. The cries and pleading of the people roll off you as the ravens quickly move out without them. You see Zephyr whispering words of encouragement to them before joining you with a scowl. Oh, look at all those days of supplies we got now. Again, we gotta play the jerk. We left them behind. From over a hill, Dredge emerge, armed. Let me and a few others handle this lot, Spar says before violently coughing. Keep going, we know where to find you, and we all know the danger we're in, so don't go off getting soft and sentimental on me. This guy's dead. Do what you can, old man. Spar smiles before heading off with a dozen others. The carrot moves on, untouched by the dredge. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. There's too many of them, Bulwark, Folka yells, and too far to go. We've got to stop for a rest. She's doubled over. Your own sides burn as you gulp air. The rest of the caravans know better. A deep vibration feels the air unsettling. It's coming from within your ranks. The Stone Singer. Shut him up. What's it doing, Volka? Zephyr's head is turned, trying to make out the complicated sounds. I can't be certain. Something about our location, but there's more. He's begging, but for peace or to be saved, I don't know. Silence him. Grabbing the Stone Singer's wraps at his chest with one hand, you lift him up from the cart and slam him back down, his head thumping the hardwood. The sound stops immediately. Oh, no. Okay. I think this is fine. We only have 5 points to spend on anybody. Renown. We have no renown. Oh, that guy's got a billion. We're gonna take him out immediately. Yeah, let's go take this guy immediately on. So he just doesn't hit that hard, is the reasoning. Now. Shield smash. No. One, two, three, four. Four is the best we've gotten so far, I think. That's not good. He's taking a lot of damage. That doesn't look good. Hatches if not destroyed. That doesn't sound good. Don't know what to do with you anymore. No one here has lost armor, right? So that wouldn't be useful. And your other abilities are not all that useful either. You only have 7 strength. So like, you know, what good are you? Let's go here. Attack this guy. Uh-oh. Oh my. That's not good. We have 8 strength right now. That's not great. Going clockwise from targets. We have to hit you. Did we destroy them? I think we did. Well, rip you. Wow, we got 80% and then 70%. Some XCOM type shit. So much armor. big damn to you. One, two, two. That doesn't sound good. Minus 8 means you're dead. Yeah, that sucks for you. Let's move you here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. It almost made up for all the terribleness that was earlier. Here we go. We have 1. Let's see here. 1 PowerPoint. So if I did this, it'd be strength minus 2, so 11. So this would kill you. Then we get to go again. Perfect. We need to take you down, I think. Yeah, what he said. 2 injured, I think. Zephyr. She's got no health. And Percy, which he's like level 2. The stone singer falls to the ground, drained of the ability to even stand. Zephyr stops you from approaching him. He was calling to the others to leave this place, he says. They paid him no heed, so he did what he could to help us. It cost him. He's as frail as a child now. Oh, now you say that? Now you say that. Because you didn't say that before. Fuck you. You snort and signal for everyone to keep moving. Zephyr and a few others place the stone singer back in a cart. Well, at least he ain't running now. The caravan is tiring, but so far, still marching. Ahead, Dredge are climbing out of a crevice. I can make them regret coming out of that hole. Stay with us, we'll be fine. Ollie shrugs, takes a pull from a water skin, which smells distinctly like meat, and stays close by. You veer the caravan away from the Dredge and soon outpace them. Yeah, let's just take a look. Did we leave What's-His-Face for good? Lose, old man Withers? Yeah, he's gone. So I don't want to... The only person we leave behind now is the rogue. Let's level you up. So you're less garbage. That's all. That's all we want, is for you to be less garbage. 17. We can't afford to stop. I mean, we can. We can afford to stop. But we won't. The Ravens are making good time despite growing tired. Through this pass, you say, and keep your heads down. Suddenly, snow and rocks roar down a hill in front of you. That's no coincidence, you say, and turn to find Reg pressing in. Cripes. -3 strength. -2 strength. Oh my god, these guys are so big. We have to clear those rocks. Oh, I see. If we want to run? Why would we run if we could just kill them? I mean, if that's the game plan, sure, I guess. Jesus. Okay. One. It's really bad. Okay. We're getting in here. I mean, you're gonna do all the work here. What the? 9. Can I do that to these? No. We're playing escape now. Uh-oh. I can move here. You have 1 strength. Hit it for 1. Actually, use a point. Just hit it for 2. This one for 12. You. 9. Only hit it for 11. You gonna die. Hit for 11. We'd rather hit you this one. You're helping. Back there. Oh my god, he just got one shot. Go here, take out this little one. You just have the one left? Oh, there's one over here for 15. That's a problem then. Well, I'm gonna hit her. I think there was a random chance I could have hit her and killed her. One more. Got 3 health. Okay. They're carrying. Okay. Percy's injured again. Now you are also injured. 2 renown. Wow. Okay. We said no resting, but I think we need a rest. 3 days of rest. Minimum 2 days of rest. He can keep being hurt for now. Old Ford. We're going to the Old Ford. Right here. We go here, and then rather than heading to the capital, we swing over to here. I can't tell if this is getting bigger or not. I actually don't remember. I mean, it seems like it is. You can almost make out the Old Ford in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dredge seem to have fallen away. Some ravens begin slowing, tripping over their own feet with exhaustion. We just rested for 2 days. Pick up your feet, you roar. Sprint to the bridge. Drinks on me on the other side of the river. No one has the energy to even smile, but they move a bit faster. We're in high morale, right? I guess Bulwark was friends with Dengler after all, a raven fighter says just before a rock craters the side of his face. All around you, dredge burst out of snowdrifts, their faces contorted in rage. What was that about? 17 points. I don't know why you suck so much. We can actually level you. Kind of want to do that just so you're less garbage. Yeah, we'll do that. Slightly less garbage. Okay. Those are going to be an issue. Those are going to be an issue. I think I take you and take on these guys. We leave these guys for, like, last or something, right? How was it 5 and then 3? Oh, he gets a kill! Clean. Oh my god, an 80% chance and he fails it. I hate it here. That's so bad. Guess we're chilling. Oh, no, no, no. No, you don't. Go here. Then you back up. I mean, I don't trust those numbers. Here. Throw axes at this guy. 1, 2. Get lucky. Do not get lucky. Bring you in here. You're 15 strength. Kill you? No, but we can injure you. Ow. Start asking you a question. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is good. Take 4. Kind of trapped, aren't I? I have a billion crit chance now. At rank 2, I would have a 40% crit chance. 11 strength. That was a crit, and it did 4 damage. You need to get the fudge out of there. Mend you again. You're in danger. This is gonna hit those other guys. Didn't hit him twice, though. Kind of annoying that it only hit him once. I can do 1, 2, 3 adjacent enemies. Kill you. He's getting hurt. here. Throw some axes at this guy. Oh my god, the 0%. That's crazy. Half our current willpower is 6. That's still insane. 13 strength. I can hit 2 of you. Got 1 strength. This guy's a problem. Guy still has 19 armor. Why is this music so freaking loud, game? It seems like the last game, it just doesn't respect the choices that you've made. Can't get in range. Oof. Did anyone get injured that time? No.
Of all places to make a final stand, I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
Who's that? Trolls under the bridge? Don't attack them. I mean, she's already pissed at me for banning the clan, but you know what? Again, roleplay. It's survive. It's the age of survival now. Shield wall, you say, or think you say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the buildings near the old fort. A small, stout man leads them. Mercenaries, huh? You don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear you shouldn't. Easy. The last thing we need is to spill each other's blood before that dark wall or the dredge get their chance, eh? Dredge. The word echoes in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face and even Foka lifts her head enough to squint at you. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the clans that went to Arborang. So we know we're going to be killing as many of those dredges as we can. Threats and commands come to mind, but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep, all catch up with you and you fall to a knee. You try to catch yourself, but gracelessly your head hits the snow. We rested for the base. Okay, yeah, there's that.
Darkness. Purple lightning and a dark sun. What in the depths is this?
Sensing you're being watched, you leap to your feet and reach for Claw and Fang, but they're missing. You roar in anger. The short man by the entrance takes a step back. Easy, Bulwark, no one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounded. Where are the ravens, you ask? I woke you first, he says, but the others need to get up too. I let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. He motions to a side table, and you find your axes undamaged. Who are you and what do you want, you ask? My name's Hatter, but that won't matter in a few hours, the man says. We came from Akur. We're the rear guard of the clan's army that went to challenge the king in Arborang. Challenge? With axes in hand, you ask, and what do you want from me? Well, I'm no battle leader, Hatter says. I'm just a skirmisher like all the rest here, and proud of myself for not running off already. Plain and simple, you know how to fight, so tell us what to do and we'll do it. We've got fighters who could use some tips or encouragement, Hater says. Maybe we could build some stake walls with parts of buildings? Up to you, but you don't have much time to do much. You don't have time to do much, and no one's expecting miracles. Regardless of how this plays out, I'm glad you stumbled in here when you did. I mean, no, we're leaving this place. I'm not helping these people. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around and are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. The old wanderer is alone and angry. What's wrong with you, old man? He glares at you. Those effing dredge. We fought them a few times, but they eventually got the better of us. Killed everyone but me. Just threw my blade away and shoved my head in the snow. He coughs and spits. Grab a new blade, you say. Get ready to avenge the insult. You grab a handful of snow and squeeze it in your fist until a trickle of water falls to the ground. A silent tribute to your ravens who didn't make it. A stream of foul words and deep tones catches your attention. A handful of Varl are crossing the bridge. One of them, a shieldbanger, is in horrible condition. These humans are the ravens, you say, and I'm I'm Bulwark. So he's turning into Bellower. Who are you, and why do you look like you were spit out by a cold bear? The Varl stares at you and then cracks what might be a smile beneath all the facial wounds. Fasolt, former commander of what was Einertoft, he says. You might recognize this one beside me. You glance at the Varl, one with barely any horns or beard. Kivig, you ask? What in the depths? Kivig is the youngest Varl, the last one made. We're all that's left of those who fled Grofheim and stood against Bellower at Einertoft, Fasolt says. Kivig, run and get us some damn drinks and some meat. Bulwark and I need to talk. I always figured the ravens were a myth. Look at that broken horn. A Varl always being around so many humans doesn't make any sense. I need fighters, and there's a lot more humans to choose from these days. The scowl leaves Fasolt's face for a time, a distant look in his eye. I'm alive by luck alone. I didn't even see his face. I saw the horn, but look at his face. No skill with a weapon or desire to kill could have seen me through that. Einertoft was a massacre. Fasolt grows quietly. How did you make it through the fields of Dredge? This stuff behind us? Effing easy. Those aren't all Dredge warriors. They might be all armed, but they're mostly families. Most won't bother you if you leave them alone. Since when have Dredge ever left us alone? They'll still kill you if you stick your ass on the ground for too long, but I'm telling you what I've effing seen. Most of those stone bastards seem to be running scared. Most. Seems to be a number of them hunting something or someone, though. And they killed plenty of us. There were a couple dozen more of us only a day or two ago. Prayed to the dead gods for help, but got nothing. Fasolt grows quiet. What happened back there? More death than I've seen in all my centuries combined. Bellower led an incredible force against us with such precision. He moved his hordes of fighters around like his own arms and legs. And if we effing cut one off, he just grew another. Why do you feel proud? Because you're turning into it. It's craziness. Why didn't more of you flee? Yorander, he decided to make a stand. I was left for dead. Woke up to actual ravens pecking my face. Damn near got my eyes. Fasolt grows quiet. The Battle of Bowlersgard was a bloodbath too. Oh, what happened? The Ravens were called in to keep people from rioting. Trying to get those people to leave was useless. Then Bellower showed up with an army. A human took him down. A human? The immortal Bellower's dead? His question makes you tense, though you're unclear why. The daughter of a hunter named Rook shot this sunder with some Valka arrow. Figures. I met the man and his whelp before. Didn't think they'd amount to Sunder Slayers, though. I don't remember this guy. The girl died, but Rook's leading his caravan to Arborang. Hakken and the other Varl are with them. Humans die like flies, don't they? He spits on the ground. We'll head south to Arborang soon. Hakken will want to see Kivig. How we doing in here? Got 12? Not enough to level you. We leveled you. You don't have enough points for that, but it still wouldn't be worth. You're just not good enough. I don't know. You don't have enough strength? I don't know what it is. Maybe we just need more. We don't have anyone with shields is the issue, I guess. Anyway. Houses, volunteers. Walking among the buildings, a few ravens introduce you to a carpenter from the town. Easy enough to bring a few of those homes and barns down, he says, pointing with a hammer. If you and the ravens help me cart some of the materials from them, we'll make it so any force coming across that bridge will pay dearly. Get started, we don't have much time. Right away, we'll start here. A few hours later, stake walls are... This is gonna be a battle, and it's gonna be the stupid, like... destructible things that do nothing. A few hours later, stake walls are placed as the dredge arrive. They might not save us, but we'll be able to kill a few more than before, I'm sure. The shield maiden tightens straps on her armor while glaring at you with red-rimmed eyes. If you got something to say, say it. We'll be dead before long. You don't have to be. We could leave right now. I agree with that. Whoever's after us would roll through here without slowing. We'd be caught in the open. Then we can leave that damn cart here. Let the dredge have it. I gave an oath to. An oath isn't worth all our effing lives. That's exactly what an oath is worth. In the following silence, you see Folka's eyes brim with tears. I don't want to die. Not yet. And I don't want you to die either. Aww. Talk like this is forbidden in the company, but you turn your head, giving her a moment to collect herself. What would you do if the person you followed for years was no longer the same? I'm trying to figure out what's happening to me. You said yourself you will be dead soon. What have you come up with? There's a voice in my head growing louder. I've been fighting to keep it quiet. Bellower's voice, probably. If Bellower's dead, his body, he's asleep. I think the arrow keeps him that way. Folka nods. The conclusion doesn't seem too far-fetched for her. These dreams are things he's seen. The Valka did something to betray him. They're working with Sunder? I think so, but this has more to do with Eyvind and Juno. They did something bad. I don't even think Zephyr knows what they did. The two of you look over at Zephyr. The Valka stares into a fire, lost in thought. So what does all this mean? It means don't trust Valka. But Zephyr said Juno was killed for controlling the minds of others. She could probably make people trust her. Not me. A scout's horn interrupts you, signaling all fighters to the bridge. If we make it through this, someone in Manahar is going to answer to me. You storm off to the fighting, building your rage with each step. The immensity of the dredge force standing just across the bridge is both terrifying and wondrous. Their droning sounds shake the ground, and you wonder if the old ford can withstand it. Fear is strong in the air. You faintly hear some humans running away, but the ravens stand firm against the impossible odds. You grant yourself a moment of pride for that. Suddenly, the tall wall of dredge warriors begins to move. What? Excuse me? They brought him back from the dead? Level you up. Level 8. Berserker. do like the regen. It is really good. Alrighty. Wow, I'm so glad we have these spikes here. We have no range to make use of that. Wait, we got some archers? That isn't Nichols, but eyeless. Again. That's the effects? Is that sound? It's so loud. Are these just random archers, or like what's this all about? So these defensive barriers, they're not really gonna help us if they got range and we don't. So, you know, this was a waste, as I previously concluded. I think we still just chill back here, though. Yeah, get him. What are you doing? What is he doing? Let the archers do their thing. It's a terrible idea, splitting the party up like this. Deflect. Again, what's the point of them? Deflect. Sick. We gotta let them get into this choke point here. Okay. Came pretty far forward. We can move up to here, potentially. I would move him no more than, we'll say, here. Chillin'. Okay, only a few of them can make it here. There you go, take him out. Okay, we get in here now. We can move here. Let's just move you here. We move you here. I would only want you to move as much as this. Start axing this guy. 2, 3, 4. 4 is good. We like 4. 4 is an acceptable number. Well, it's not really, because it's 80, 70, 60, 50, I guess 50. Yeah, 4 would be, should be the average, and it has not been the average so far. So, you know, that's weird. see what that does. This is attack and willpower. Oh, dang. Alright, get in here. You picked them both up. But it didn't look like it actually increased. Okay. Have to move you forward. Here. What? 80% chance? Are you kidding me? Are you fan kidding me? That's ridiculous. Really? Oh, this could be really bad because of Berserk. There he is. Can't get up to him. That's annoying. You're gonna start singing. So if we learned anything, we should really be taking out their armor. One, two, three. Okay, that's fine. Hits for 18, that's so much. Should have killed that. Keep mending you. Should have moved first. Why didn't I move first? Oh, you're resident archer. And I forget, these guys get to go twice, which is crazy. Okay, you're gone. We only have 2 strengths. Go here. It's just fucking stupid, is all. Okay, we're remembering to move. We need to mend? Probably you. You attack that. 18 strength. Jesus. Okay. Move you here. Should have. It's fine. I got rid of his armor before we can do anything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me? Wow, that's nuts. You res that guy. Attack the wall. The wall had aggro, I guess. Can't even see my guy. Oh my. Why did he just take damage randomly? Poisoned? He's poisoned. Lol. What I think it's this guy. He's just poisoning us or something. Okay, you're back. How much strength do you have? 12? Yeah, that could have been worse. Honestly, could have been a lot worse. Get up in here. Goodbye. Now you're resin. We can't hit him. Apparently. Can't hit him, apparently. kill this guy. Wait, I can cull the weak. Take an extra turn. But I still can't hit this guy. Oh, I guess I could have still positioned. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay. You died to poison. Unfortunately, there's gonna be people in your way. It's poison. It's literally killing us. It's poison. I need to move here, but I can't. We're all dead to poison, apparently. And you start way down there, because I can't even get to you. Love it. Those are gonna explode. And he's just gonna res. I can't see anywhere, can I? Like, can't see the statuses on me. I think I just lose now. We needed to focus him earlier. It doesn't help that this shitty things were blocking me, and he spawned on the opposite side of the map. We only have 3 strength. I don't see us winning this battle. What are our other ability? I don't have no willpower, so it doesn't matter. He dies next turn, though, right? Cool. I guess we're doing this fight all over again, huh? Why it won't even let me attack? Cool. Poison effects. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, okay, now what? Now the game crashed. It really makes me not want to play it when it does that. I'm trying to enjoy this, but it is been 2 days in a row now that it just crashed to desktop, and it hasn't been so fun that I don't mind. I definitely mind. I definitely mind. Alright, we're gonna say the same thing over and over again. Okay. This is fine, still. Come on. That's too much. That's too much in my ear. Okay. Chillin'. Got him. Chillin'. Yeah. Good shot. Yeah, good shot. I honestly have no idea what the shield wall even does. You know, vague idea, obviously. Could be a bad idea. This could be a bad idea. One. The RNG, I feel like, is actually broken. Like, it doesn't work. His own dog. We hit 3 times? I don't. Oh, because we tried to hit him and we didn't have enough strength, so we were deflected off that armor. Right, that makes sense. I get it. I get it now. Ow. That guy's in a bit of a pickle. Back you up. Mend you. Where are you going? I see. At that wall, though. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. The clap together is the best part of the animation. I love that. One. Vendine. And you. Okay, so you're here for a turn. So the fact that he can just appear randomly anywhere and one of the options is being on the other side of the freaking map is real dumb. I strongly, strongly dislike that. We can get one hit in. We can get one hit in. Start throwing axes at him. One. Oh, that was not good. Whatever. Oh, that was the bomb. Right. That was the bomb. In one strength. Which is not a lot, I say. Can confirm that one is not a lot of strength to be had. Okay, let's restore your shields. Double kill. You disappear now? Or do you slap for a billion? Um, 12 strength. We'll do here. You're down. I mean, I don't think you were gonna get much done anyway. The way things were going. You're disappearing now? You res that guy. You can get to him, right? Rude. We have a dot on us now, I think, by the way. And he appeared way over there. So you can't get to him in a turn. No one can, so we're not getting any damage on him because of this barricade. But he'll have another turn, right? And he's coming towards us. And he just knocked us the fuck away. Because of course he did. And we're poisoned now too. And we're not recovering from that. And now he's gonna disappear, right? Or he's gonna res and then disappear. But again, we have poison on us, so we're on a timer. We're on a timer. And again, these fucking barriers are here. Love it. Love these barriers. Really strategically impactful they are. Tearing down these freaking barriers. Yes, please take out the barriers. Do nothing but take out the barriers. Poisons. Let's do this. You can hit all the barriers. You hit one barrier. With 15 strength? Sucks to be her. Okay, I need you to move here. Clap him. That's fine, she has no strength. But again, we're poisoned is the bigger issue. Wait, we hit him. I hate it here. That's what we get for buffing her, I guess. Okay, he's moving closer. Not close enough. strength left, bud. We're chilling. Like, we almost have to spread ourselves out. I mean, he's going down to poison. Our best bet is to have her carry us. I forgot the archer even was here. Can you even kill him? Okay, we need you to do something. You got 6 strength. Unfortunately, you are too far away. Can I protect from that damage or no? Yeah, you're dead. Wait, does she carry us to victory right now? Please don't. Eyeless falls to the ground. Suddenly, the chaotic sounds of battle quieten? Quieten? Is that a word? Quieten. And the surrounding dredge lower their weapons in shock. A group of dredge guards break through the crowd and begin lifting Eyeless's body. Then you see her arm move. The Sunder is still alive. I mean, of course she is. There's a chance to finish Eyeless if you and a few others are willing to risk charging the dredge. There's no telling what will happen if she's allowed to recover, but you feel a pang of sadness at the thought of killing her. Move. We need to leave. We're too injured. While Eyeless is carried back into her ranks, your wounded are dragged back toward the town. We can't sacrifice ourselves here. We're not a hero. I like how we beat one of, like, the Immortals for the 2nd time. 19 renown. The same as any other battle. Fatigue slows your muscles as you take the reins of the ox pulling Bellower's cart. Thousands of eyes watch you. The scared faces of so many dredge left on the battlefield pull at you. Your mind fills with images of Avind on the tower, of dredge twisting, warping in darkness, shaking, slobbering, roaring. You fight to regain control of your mind. The dredge begin moving south along the river, not as an army, but as people fleeing danger. Many of them start crossing the old ford bridge. Bulwark, Folka shouts, take the cart, get to Manahar. We'll hold them here as long as we can. Oh no, I don't want to lose Folka. You literally won us the last fight. The Shield Maiden's voice clears your head for a moment. You see her turning proudly, commanding ravens into formation, and Gudmundur to lead the clansmen to Arborang. She looks back at you, holding your gaze. We'll be right behind you. Go. Then she joins the shield wall, lending strength to those around her. Bulwark, Volka Zephyr says, pulling your attention from the raven banner near the bridge. We must leave now. The Volka. Their meddling caused this. All of it. You rub at a pain in your chest. Zephyr flinches at the look in your eyes, but you forget her and begin marching towards Manahar, towards vengeance. We don't even get to say goodbye to Folka? Brothers fight in kinship. I already missed it. The darkness actually doesn't seem to be advancing. At least not on this. Are we switching to different party again? We move very slightly in that direction. Alright, before we head any further, I need to be right back because my water is nearly gone, so I'll be All right, we're back. All right, seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days, the small village's baker says. I figured it's just as well to stay put. Okay, buddy. We've got enough around here to survive, even with the king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when Hacken wakes up. The baker, unaccustomed to Varl, falls quiet and backs up. Yeah, I don't know, things seem fine here, obviously. The capital's only a few days away now. I know, I'd like to believe we'll make it without any more problems, but that hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking things will change now. You laugh a little, but notice the distant look in Hacken's eyes as he looks towards the Varl tents. I wonder what the old kings like Throster and Skyrim would do in my place. Why? Because I want to make the best decision for what's left of us Varl. I don't want to be remembered as the king who led them to their deaths. Then keep them alive. No matter what happens in Arborang, protect your people. Hacken looks at you with the confusion leaving his face. Let's get what we need and get going. Maybe it'll be as easy as you make it sound. Give the Varl an encouraging smile. It's the best you can do. Okay, we're only a few days away, and we got 24 days of supplies. Surely we won't encounter anything bad between now and then. Surely. We don't have any injuries, right? No, but we are missing Ivor, which is a big hit to our total damage output, I must say. Which one of you? The Trampler. And you along. Gosh, you just... We need you to level up more, buddy. Let's level up Rook. 17 points. Never mind. Maybe we just stay the way we are, I guess. You are 15 points, yeah. Hello, Melkor. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we don't go into the market. I guess we talk to you. Nid's boys are just finishing eating and starting to play when you approach her. Are they getting plenty to eat? I think so. They still have enough energy to get into trouble. It's for the best. Hopefully they can stay children as long as possible. I hope so too. Without allowing you to refuse, she puts a spoon in a bowl with cooked eggs in your hands. You have to try these. It's a family recipe. Cooked eggs are a family recipe? Lorelei, you're here as well. Peanut doesn't want me to let me in. Is that a sign? It might be a sign. I'm just saying. I had the sign given to me. Maybe others will have a sign themselves. You take a bite. They're good, but you don't taste anything special. That's what I was saying. It's eggs. What do you think? Really good, man. I think your family's onto something here. Really? You really think so? Yeah, maybe you can set up a shop in Arborang. The archer suddenly looks very amused. She was testing me. I'm glad you like them, but they're just eggs cooked like any others. My mother used the family recipe story on each of us kids at one time or another when we wouldn't eat. She tried to guilt you into eating? She tried anything and everything to raise us, feed us, keep us from getting into too much trouble. Now with my boys, I understand why. I'm sure you had a bit of that with Alette, but even more so now with this caravan. I doubt there's anything you wouldn't try to keep everyone alive. You think back on all the choices you've made. It's already installed, but honestly, we'd love to find a game that we can play and enjoy. Wait, are you saying you don't enjoy? Craziness. Craziness. I mean, I did say that I have an alternate account that I could play with that would be in a lower MMR bracket on the regulars, not the ARAMs, but I don't know, ARAMs are still just ARAMs no matter what. Okay, just know that we understand and appreciate it eventually. Thanks, Nid. Thanks for the eggs. Okay, I think we're ready to leave this place. The caravans just start moving away from the village when you hear a girl shout, "Papa?" You turn to see where she is looking and gasp. From the east, over ground you recently crossed comes a large number of missing clansmen, fighters, and Varl. Is that Rugga? Someone asks. At the front of the group is the former governor of Borsgard. Oh no, I hate this guy. Husbands run out to their wives and children scream in excitement for the parents they believe to be dead. You make your way out to greet the group as well, but Rugga holds up his hand as you near. It's as hard as ever to read the governor's face, and Dagger naturally says nothing. I hope you didn't get all cleaned up for me, Rook. Was it too much for you to just die when that serpent struck? This fucking guy. You seem to be hard to kill as well. Remember that. His tone is not exactly threatening, but not warm either. You decide what to say next. What happened to you after the serpent attacked? I might ask you the same. Dagger and I tried to save a few families before running. You glance at the silent guard, but he neither confirms nor denies the story. The side eye he's giving them. The old wood was like a maze, but we finally escaped, picking up others along the way. We waited for you until we were damn near out of food. I started pushing everyone hard, only sending a couple of men to Tolier for supplies. The same with us, but our scouts never returned. Rugga scratches the scar around his neck. That's odd, neither did ours, but here we are, most of us still alive. Do you need a rest before we move on? That's up to the clansmen and fighters. I'm only a servant to the people. Yeah, buddy. His tone is strange, like he's been rehearsing this statement along with that unnerving grin. I'm sure you could all use a bite at least, if not a few hours to close your eyes. If that's what they want. You glance at Dagger and get nothing but his stony gaze in return. I'm not going to thank this guy. Fuck this guy. Anyway, I'm going to go speak to some of the others. Before you do, Dagger shifts slightly. You are shocked by how such small change puts you on guard. It's not that you're a bad man, Rook, but you've made some bad choices. On the ships, in the bogs, in Lunder, depths, even in the old wood. And what clan leader leaves half his people behind, scattered and scared? You notice now the fighters gathered behind him. This guy wants to pick a fight. You're a danger to these people. I hope you understand why you have to die. Dagger lunges at you, but an arrow slams into his shield, disrupting his attack. As you fall back in a defensive posture, you nod to Oddly if who is knocking another arrow. This fucking guy. Okay. Get out the horses. Get out the tank. Get out you. If we get an option to give this man mercy, he is not getting some. I'm just saying. He gets no mercy. Okay, so they've got those guys there. Alright, I'm gonna have Shieldy Boy. Game is bugged. It's bugged again. Anytime you have a cutscene, you can no longer change where people are. This game has crashed on me once already. I mean, hold on. This is possible that it's not a bug. It's possible that you can't move because you've been ambushed. But I know that the bug exists because I looked it up. The game has crashed on me 2 days in a row now, though. And maybe this isn't a bug. Maybe this is supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's find. We're gonna find out if it's a bug or not very soon. Oh, look, it was a bug. Very cool, game. Yeah, we have 10 strength. Break damage to the break damage. I don't even know how much our break damage is. 4 apparently. Oh, you went all the way in there. That's a big yikes. Boom! You gonna go after her? Oh my god, they're just destroying her. Move here. Slap. Move here. Rude. Move here. Poison you. No, we could probably just kill. Let's kill you. Spear you to the face. Okay, she is real dead. We go restart everything and see if that fixes it. It won't. It won't. Okay, I need to get you the fudge out of here. Right? No, see, that's also false, though, because I mean, part it's because my computer sucks, but, like, I've had to reboot my PC because Vanguard's like, you gotta restart your computer because Vanguard didn't start exactly the way it was meant to start. There we go. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. Really don't want Oddleaf to fall. Okay, well that guy went down. Not expecting that. Oh no, they're shield walled. They are shield walled. Boom. The only if you had with Bino was the one where the game would crash if it minimized to tray. Classic. Boom. Okay. Bring you up to here. And I will have you smash and kill. Boom. Oh no, leave her alone. Fuck. 2 injured. That's annoying. Kill you. Guess just move here. I don't know. Do much else. Kill this guy. We have 2 injuries now. That's annoying. At least this guy can finally promote. You gotta kill. I don't think we will promote him, but we could. The sound of fighting is replaced with wailing as family members recognize their fallen kin. Ruga, you shout, disgusted by the needless bloodshed he forced you into. He's gone. Fucking hell, of course he is. Early in the fighting, he slipped away, but we caught this man, Dagger. 2 Varl lead the bound, silent assassin into the middle of everyone. Rocks and ox dung are hurled at him. Hacken looks at you. Either you handle this or I do. I'll handle this. You betrayed us, you shout, and all the clansmen back you with a roar of anger. Ruga wanted control and used the lives of everyone here to get it. And you helped him. The man's silence infuriates you. There's no mercy for you, no quick death. Oh, okay, I don't know if we need to go with the no mercy route. You grab a blade, like you could have given him a quick death. You grab a blade from the ground and drive it through his body. His only sound is a grunt of pain. You nod to Hacken, who easily lifts the man and hooks Dagger on a stout branch by his armor. The clansmen curse and spit at Dagger or tend to their fallen, and you leave them to it. That gave us renown. Hold on. Hold on. We need to camp. Before we go anywhere else, we have 2 injured. We'll rest 1 day, I think. We level you? Let's level you. Level you and put points where? 1 there. And another point there. Perfect. You'll have 10 points left. Is that enough to level you up? It is. Level you up. We're going to give you... Just points into this, I think. We'll give you some strength. We could give you... What item do you have right now? +2 to break, I think, right? And this gives you +1 all talents, +2 will, +1 will per rest. The +3 break. The +3 break, I think, is just way better. I think it's just way better. Ludin is still hanging around you? Isn't he the prince of some shit? Yeah, he's the prince of this entire human kingdom, and he's hanging around. Because we're on the way to see his dad. We're on the way to go see his dad. I think that's where this game ends, is when we get to the capital. I mean, that seems like the thing that would happen. But apparently he's less of a piece of shit now, because he's, like, got some character development, and he's growing, and realizes that all the peasants are, you know, people. The water in nearby streams is gradually turning a bright green in places. It looks like the gore from the serpent's wounds. Dead fish are spotted in the dozens, floating by in the faster-moving sections. Some clansmen have fallen ill. Others are feeling the effects of only drinking mead. That sounds great. When a few Varls spot a section of clear water, the entire caravan gets excited, but the giants hold them back and tell everyone to listen. A faint tune is drifting across the water. No, from the water. Worried whispers ask, what's it mean? Or is it safe? Or, I don't care, I'm thirsty. Get away. We'll have water in our meringue. Don't trust it. As you leave, you notice fewer people in your caravan. They left. The need for fresh water is stronger push. Okay, fuck you guys. Holy shit, that was almost all of them. Oh my god, that was like almost all of them. Alright, well. The surrounding woods look promising for game, and you could use a bit of solitude. Soon, deer tracks guide you, but in a clearing, the beast has already fallen. Should have boiled it. I mean, whatever. We don't have time for that. Scanning the woods, you hear and see nothing. As you approach the deer, you can tell the kill was recent. A black stone, half the size of your fist, lays beside the animal. You pick it up, knowing it to be a dredge weapon. A rustle in the underbrush nearby reveals 2 hurlers who immediately create deep noises. They're communicating, then one lashes out and attacks you. Alright, random encounter. Is it just me? I see. Okay. How far can you get? I don't know what your range is, though. I feel like I should just chill here until you get to me. Because if I move all the way up here, and I hit you, you'll run away. That's what happens when you get hit. Now, I did use, like, all of my points to do that. So I am now going to stand right where I am. You only have... Okay, you're going to throw bombs. I love the clap. That clap is so good. You dead? With you and me, bud. Take down your armor first. It's so good. Easy clap. Now come the rest of them. Wow, 4 renown. Wow, that's so much. As the dredge fall, others from your clan arrive. Not bad, a woman says, booting one of the dredge bodies. A child runs up and does the same. There's only 9 clansmen here, by the way. There's like no humans. There are 12 people, 12 humans in our caravan and 151 giants. Say nothing and return to carts. Let's just leave. You and another hunter grab the body of the deer and walk away. While most of the others follow you, a few remain behind. Kicks and curses are delivered at the dead dredge bodies, a release of anguish for those who've lost loved ones. Again, from what we understand, the dredge are not, like, inherently evil. They are fleeing whatever this darkness is too, and we are in the way of them fleeing. But we have been at war with them in the past, and we don't communicate with each other at all, so it's hard to say. They were probably just hunting like we are. But they did slaughter almost everybody, to be fair. Strumming from Aleo and song from a large number of your clansmen, again, there's 9, surprises you. Avaril stands in the center of them, blushing. It's Skari's 200th year, Avaril shouts beside you. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check out the commotion. Bro, break out the meat and celebrate. We got lots of supplies. We need to get our morale going. We gotta get these people there. It's fine. Barrels are rolled off the carts and horns are filled. Aleo leads a few other musicians in upbeat songs, and soon you're dancing alongside your clansmen. Even the mighty Varl are clapping and keeping time with the thunderous stomping, and then the dredge attack. You wince and curse at the constant sun upon waking, the light making your headache worse. Got a hangover? The caravan is a mess, but overall everyone looks happier. Let's get going, you shout, and someone finds Skari some clothes. He got drunken. Okay, anyway. We're almost there. Surely it's over this next hill. The caravan slows at the sight of the Field Gate Bridge. In front of it is a large army of horseborn in formation, weapons drawn. Skathik, are these your people, your clan, or herd? Skathik shakes his head but does not speak. His eyes scour the new herd. Akin calls for shield walls as a precaution. Just as shields lock, a single javelin flies from the center of the horseborn army. Everyone watches it arc through the air and stab the ground only yards from you. The ground rumbles and the horseborn charge. Again, same thing with these guys. Everyone's just trying to survive. Bringing you. You're injured. Let's bring in you because you have a bear. And that sounds awesome to have a bear. Summon a bear. Freaking bear, man. Okay, can you fit through here? I'm gonna bring you up there, you there. You're fine there. Yeah, this is good. I mean, you're just gonna come up and stab me no matter what, right? Bring you forward. You learn we are strong. Who you be? Oh shit, I can't get through there. This little area is too small. Alright, we're bringing you forward. And you're summoning a freaking bear. Oh, I love it that we just have a freaking bear. Got 13 strength. Bear is tanking for us. I mean, because of the action economy, having a summon is actually so busted. Just poison you. Hayan Kelburn, she says. Wait, did we not bring Oddleaf with? One. Oh, there she is. Let's see. Kill you. No, let's move you. Like, she get bonuses if you don't move her. But she still gotta get up in there, you know? This guy's gonna die to his dot. Ow. Our bear is taking a lot of damage. We can't do anything because of this choke point. Leave Barry the bear alone. Bring you here. Chop up that guy. Oh my gosh, Barry is almost dead already. Provides damage between strength and armor on up to 3 adjacent targets in front of the bear. Alright, Barry, you've done your job. I don't think Barry can get injured, though. I don't think you can get actually injured at all. Ow. Rude. Kill you. I mean, you'd have died to the dot anyway, but we need to get you out of the way. Oh no, Barry! Barry! Kftar! Is that what she said? Ooh. More damage. I don't know what that means still, that exploit hasn't been explained at all. Has not been explained to us. God, we're so slow. Really? You want to fuck with him? You have 20 strength. I'm just saying. Probably not the guy you want to fuck with. Look at this. Just destroyed. Absolutely demolished. Go here. Boom. For Barry. That one was for Barry. Hayan Kelburn. I think we just move forward and do nothing else. I can run all the way up here. And hit you. You gotta break your armor though, so let's do that. Ouch. Just chill. We're so slow. Oh wait, we can't even get through this. There's another chasm here. This bridge kind of sucks. Bridge kind of sucks. Because they're ranged and we have to get to them. Oh my gosh, he's gonna die. We can rally. He has willpower. That'd be good for you. You can spend it at least. As long as you don't die before then, actually. Never mind. We literally wasted that ability. It's fine. Oh, but now we can't get you through again. This choke point, man. Not made for Varl. Stay here. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to do anything back here. Just chill here. Crit. We had Barry go down and 2 injuries. Rook was injured. One of the horse guys was injured, I think, right? No, it was just you? Oh, no. That's fine. A slight cream-colored horseborn with flaxen hair steps out of the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war paint stands out against her otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining horseborn show deference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you do not understand. Forgiveness, she says fluently. I speak to you. You have my weapon. Oh, yeah, we killed that other guy and got the weapon, so it's ours now. I guess that kind of answers the question, is if you're a centaur and you have to wear pants, where do the pants go? In this instance, it appears to be on the front legs, the torso area. Sorry for fight, not know it you. Bro, that's a very interesting way of saying it after people have died. She's got blue war paint and blue finger nail polish. She painted her fingernails, even. Very nice. She speaks your language with confidence. What do you mean, and who are you? I lead herd. I am Canary. The next word is long, shrill, and confusing, but certain sounds stand out. Canary? Canary smiles and stomps the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That's easy. Canary, yeah, sure. Yeah, good enough, she says. And you? Rook. Good. Greetings. Our stories tell of a stranger who come to help us. You 2 legs that walk along 4. My kind with you already. She points to the horseborn in your ranks. So if we didn't have them in our party, I'm sure there would have been a different outcome, right? And how am I supposed to help you? Save us. We look strong, but weak against... She searches for the words, but can only point all around. You know, everything. When sun stops and plains break and a god appears, follow 2 legs that walk along 4. This is our story we hold true. You see these things. The sun has stopped and I've seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake, not from this plane. The serpent. It certainly could be a god. You've seen the god too. You know these signs. You lead, we follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze until, instead of the constant movement you experience with Deirdre. You can join, but keep your distance from the others. Join, but not join? It will take time for the others to accept you. We will have guards watching you to make sure we can trust you. Understand, Herd is strong now. Herd will last. Thank. She bows again, motions to her people, and all the Horseborn join your ranks at a respectful distance. Thank. Hold up. I need to rest. Because we've been hurt. But also... You are not, like a companion that we can have with us? I guess. Rest. Actually, how many renown do we have? 13? It's not enough to level you either, right? No. 15. I think we were chilling then. I think we're chilling. Alright, let's leave. We don't even have enough clansmen to forage for food.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Loiga's Godstone. How can that be true?
Oh. They just have a boob window. That's an interesting choice. We stopping here? The moon, her spirit, the stars, her eyes, Aleo says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Lauga, the god of beauty, and, well, of things that happen in the night. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Lauga. I'm thankful for her piety. The Skald is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arborang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the Skald laughs. A truth spoken in front of Lauga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Leo skips away to find his wife. In the shadow of Lauga's Godstone, Oddleaf taps you on the shoulder. Incredible, isn't it? The Godstone or us making it to Arborang? We're not there yet. Both, I guess. Job well done, Rook. You deserve a reward. Did you have a reward in mind? A couple of ideas, yes. And how do I go about finding what they are? You have to be absolutely sure you want to know. Are you absolutely sure? Her grin is telling. I'm absolutely sure. Good, but I can't really tell you here. No? Oddleaf slowly shakes her head, her eyes never leaving yours. Well, let's look around for someplace more suitable. Lead the way. Others see you smiling and watch the two of you disappear. People will talk, but who cares? Oh, dang. They getting it on. And the goddess liked this. I mean, that has to be comforting, right? That's a widower and a widow. I mean, I'm assuming he's a widower. I actually have no idea what happened to Rook's wife. We're almost there. We're almost to the capital.
Finally.
Finally.
We made it.
We made it.
But why are so many camped outside the walls?
Because they're not letting people in.
They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arborang. Dung litters the paths, and it is clearly not all from Ox. Rattling coughs mix with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varl and Horseborn. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. Various clan banners snap and whip in the wind. You recognize the heraldry of Karlshus from Aleo's Tales and Strand's banner from previous talks with Ubin. There are even a few Craigsman banners. By their muddy appearance, you also notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing or unity. I'll push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me, and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on. Your father sounds like a jerk, by the way. He's gonna be like, well, it took you long enough. Yrsa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds towards the walls. Old Atacon's people here are here, you hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting from your banner. Well, there goes all of our fighters. Bring them here. Bring Atacon and the others to us. Some of the folks around the fire look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. Hey, we got peoples now. Where the crowd is the most dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead, you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Arborang's walls. What is this, you ask, confused by all you are taking in? That's the peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. What's caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunderslayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls, and we're starving with our asses facing the rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So, Arborang's at war? The man laughs a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the Varl and even dragged in some worthless Horseborn. Jeez. This fights for survival. Winner lives, loser's gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria, and you leave unsettled. I'm kind of curious what it would be to bring Alette here. If she'd have, like, the same confidence or what. Or people would still look up to her. The Ox are tended and tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repairing their armor, others look anxious to talk to various clans. The Varl King's eyes scan the field as he approaches. I want to know what's going on here as much as you, he says, but we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing the hungry eyes all around you, you agree. This is like the end of the last game in Borsgard. We've got an issue, Audley says. I don't know why, but the other clan don't like the Horseborn, or the Varl for that matter. They're starting trouble and I'm going to stop it. You decide what to do. Yeah, we'll establish a defense. You post a few guards before assembling a team to help you find wood for stake walls. The work is hard, even with the help of Hakon and a few other Varl. When the wood is cut and hauled back, Hakon turns to you. We do the heavy lifting, you tell us where to build it. You instruct a few others to oversee your plans for rough defensive structures. The mood has changed since you started working, people. Since you started working. Another clan attacked us and we lost some people, a fighter says. They said we're wrong for bringing the Varl and the Horseborn along. You feel their accusing stares but say nothing. As soon as you find a stump on which to sit, you look up to see Rugga approaching. This fucking guy. The former governor is backed by nearly 50 fighters as he walks towards your camp. Everyone watches out of curiosity more than concern. I've discovered what these battle lines are all about, Rugga says. The king shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he's supposed to, and they've chosen me to lead that cause. I'm killing this guy, I'm just letting you know. The tent flaps close, leaving you and Rugga alone, both armed. No need to mince words now, is there? I know you want to kill me. Only when I think about how you betrayed us. Then let's be clear. If either of us leaves this tent without the other, the fields around us will turn red. Then say what you came to say before I do something stupid. Rugga snorts his amusement. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were all pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. You watch Rugga closely while deciding what to say. To what end? That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. You want to go to war to ask the king a question? No, I want to go to war to make the king answer a few questions. Like why he'd leave his people outside the walls to starve. Do you plan to break down his walls? That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the dredge and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. This guy's missing a hand, by the way. Was he always missing a hand? There might be ways past these first few walls, but the black wall? The governor just shakes his head. So this war is unavoidable. Probably. I officially meet with the king in a few hours to either come to an agreement or pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Sunder Slayer and army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone is not exactly threatening. Not exactly. You move to the tent flaps, and both of you open them simultaneously so that no fight breaks out. I mean, I don't care. I would have just killed that guy. Fuck it. We're going to war. The Skald is tying a dyed strap of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play as you near. Welcome. Welcome. We've come all this way for war. With luck, I might change their minds. And be the reed that would stop the wind. You've got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course. Plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. And if peace is not an option, is there a Skald song for that too? Plenty, but I'll tell you what I do. Save the families who can't save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left here, like they don't deserve the same protection as others. Aleo's words flood your thoughts as you walk away. He's saying if we leave his family, he's leaving. Hello, horseman. Skothic and Deirdre pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl, and other horseborn. Roek patrols around the two a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know, live. You stop to look around at the thousands of tents in the fields and hundreds of homes beyond the capital's walls. I am from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe herd too big, so many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Skothic stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Deirdre before turning to you. Deirdre forgets we are not of the same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Skothic? The male horseborn looks up at Arborang for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. He points to Arborang. Small fields behind walls. You thank them for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. See, I like dialogue like that. It's just about the background of these people, right? Do we need food for supplies? I don't know. I don't know if we do. EXE talents, what the hell does that mean? Two strength and 1 armor per turn. It's crazy art. We have lots of points to spend. She's gonna die. Let's level her up. Let's level her up. Okay, we've fully completed this one. I don't know what this means. Item rank +2. Oh, we have 1 point in it already, and this gives 2 more, or I don't understand. Oh yeah, look, we're at rank 5. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if we care about crit chance. Do that. Let's just do that. 16 points. I mean, we just need you to live long enough to summon a bear. That's it. Level you up. Again, we don't even know what puncture means. Let's do 1 point into here and 1 into here. Got more points to spend and more total willpower that we can have. All right, this is a unique color. I'm guessing this is the end of this game, and then we go into the beginning of the next. We'll find out. Before you head towards the large tent, Oddleaf stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried look is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept his throne by always following the rules. You're right, I should see to a few things first. When you're ready to head out, just be careful. I'll be here with the rest of the clan. Okay, this is just, the game is telling me this is a point of no return. Got it. The voices coming from under the tent are loud, animated. Best we could. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Well, you've all had easier journeys. The king's cheerful mood lessens. He's about to say something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Well met, King Minoff. I'm Rook from Skoger. Ludin steps forward. Father, this is the Sunder Slayer I told you about. King Minoff nods, but is staring at Hakken from under heavy brows. It pains me to hear you've lost so many of your hardy warriors, Hakken, but tell me, where is Jorinder's Kender, Vognir? Vognir died protecting your son. I was Vognir's Kender. With Jorinder's death at Einertoft, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. The king says nothing, contemplating the news. Your walls are the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. I understand, and of course you'll have refuge here. The least I can do for bringing my son back alive. It'll be tight, but I'm sure we can find a place for you. King Minoff, Rook here is just as much responsible for the prince's safe return. He has quite a few clansmen. Careful, Varl King. This is the human capital, and my generosity is already stretched thin. Hakken looks at you and shrugs. Tell me, Rook, what makes you better than the hundreds of other chieftains out there? Men whose great deeds I've heard of, no less. The only difference is I'm here before you now. Ha! Humility and confidence all in the same breath. You remind me of the village chieftain from my childhood. A good man. Then allow this good man to bring his clan inside your walls. There are other good men among these clans. It doesn't change how many Arborane can hold or feed. Only now do you see Rugga and 24 fighters approaching. The king's guards look concerned. Lamb for slaughter? Oh, you want him dead too? Yeah, this guy's 100 dead. 100 times dead. Did the Sunder Slayer convince you to open your gates to your people? You will never enter my gates again. I'd hoped you died in Borsgard. How is it you've come to speak for all of these clans? The people you've turned your back on? Seems they needed a leader who they could trust. Again, how have you come to speak for them? Did you fool them like the people of that rotten town you governed? The only fool here is the outnumbered king, believing he still has a say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. I'm gonna stay quiet. With that many, you might get through a wall or two, but you'll die at the foot of the Black Wall. Listen to the pride in this king's voice when he speaks of killing thousands of his people. There's nothing good in any of this, but I'll take a small amount of comfort in your death. Hell yeah. You're a petty king and no longer deserve the title. Rook, look at your people out there. Our people. Fuck you, Rugga. They need food and clean water, not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. He doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Rook. Place inside the walls along... Okay, now he's on. Now he's like, oh, no. Well, I need someone to oppose this guy. You. And place inside these walls alongside the Varl. Place this effing man will never be allowed again. That's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. And you, Giant, joining this king after all we did to keep your people alive? Traitor. Hacken growls and flexes his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. My banner, my people are my only concern. Good. I'm granting you and your people, even those horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. You still don't know how to play the game, Rook. Do I? I'm gonna be inside the walls, and you're gonna be outside the walls. Fuck you, buddy. Rugga blows 3 quick bursts into a warhorn. You look back and see a fight breaking out alongside the defenses you built. Humans and Varl defending your camp. You hear Rugga swearing at his failed ambush. Yeah, fuck you. Without warning, Rugga pulls his cloak pin dagger and lunges at King Minoff, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side. Before anyone can react, Rugga slinks behind his fighters who are charging you, Hacken and King Minoff. Everyone to the walls, you shout. Protect the king and the Varl. Hacken nods his appreciation just before the clamor of war envelops you both. Fuck this guy, man. Okay. We have 6 renown to spend. We could just level you up. Nope, that costs 7. Never mind. We are good. We could give you an item. You don't have an item, but you're only level 3. Here, take this. It does nothing for you. Oh, you did join. Oh, what are you? You are also poison. Poison is really strong. Poison is insanely strong. You're level 8? Okay. Yeah. Welcome. Here you go. Take that. Jeez. Do we need you? I mean, again, the bear is still a good tank. Summons seem too strong to not have a summon. Even if all you do is make a bear. Oh shit, they've got a bear too. Ambush, Minoff, you're wounded. Just a flesh wound. Oh my gosh. Oh, you've been poisoned. The king's dead. That's a great animation. Okay, who are we fighting? Everyone's over here. That's very interesting. There's one guy over here. The very odd setup. I think this will do. What is our break damage? Is 4? Just do that. We'll just bop him. Just for that, you dead. They've been recruiting Cragsmen. Let me move slightly. Move here. Summon a bear. Get in here, Barry. Go here. Let's poison you. Okay. That's so much break damage that we do. Okay. Wow. Barry is out here tanking like a champ. Could Tempest them. Let's do that. Slice that guy's head off. You're in danger. You are in danger. Run away! Okay, so... I don't know. Maul divides its damage between up to 3 adjacent. You're already poisoned. Bring you over here. Poison you. Barry, no! Rip Barry. This is a good combo. You break for 1 billion and you do 1 billion damage. All right, get in here. Slap that guy. I think we just run away with you. Spear you. Kill you. That guy died to poison. Okay, you are very injured. You die. This guy has 4 strength. No injuries. Except for the bear. Perfect. King Mynolf regains his footing and falls back towards Arborang's walls as his forces rush past him and into the fray. You wave the banner of Skoger and your clan surrounds you. To the gates, you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. By the time your caravan is inside Arborang's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Rugga's forces are on your heels, and they brought bears. Cut them off, or they'll overrun us, shouts King Mynolf, before wincing and grabbing his side where Rugga stabbed him. I want archers behind those barricades. Oddleaf and your other archers. No, I need her. Find protected positions and more arrows are laid at their feet. She nods to you and the battle begins. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Level you up. One point in here. Perfect. And what are you? You're using this. +2 will, +2 strength. Okay. I mean, is she actually going to participate? Who's this fucking guy? He's in my way. Just random guard. That's kind of annoying. And then there's the king. Okay, well. Did Rugga poison me? It sure seems that way. Who's that fucking guy? Oh, you're here too. You get to go, but literally can't do anything. Because I blocked you in. That's fine. Ow. We're here for 2. Boom! Yeah, these bears are gonna be a problem, though. But not as big a problem as my bear. Get him, Barry! Oh, we're supposed to go after Barry. What? That was your best shot? That was your best shot. Who you here? Stab at you. I stab at you. What's that? What was that? Move you forward? You resisted? Resisted the damage, but not the dot, right? Wait, Rook, what the hell are you doing over here? I literally didn't even see you. Alright, well. I guess you're protected. Wait, we get to control the king? King's Will. All elite guards attack simultaneously on command. So we have to win before he dies of poison, I'm guessing. Barry's doing his job. Okay, you put down traps, but I can't see them. Okay, there they are. Nice, last hit. Oh. I have a bear. They have a bear. Yeah, you need to get the fudge out of there. Rally. You. Oh, well, you tanked as well as you could. We're laying down some dots. The king. The king do be having a lot of attack. Guy dies to his poison then, right? Bring you up here. Shield wall. That's what that is. Yeah, that guy died of his poison. You move here. Just do that much damage. Lucky shot. Alright, share your points again. With you, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. Finish you off. Okay, that's not great. The king is in danger. So obviously he's coming in for a flank. Oh, you can hit there, huh? You can hit there, huh? I guess we should have done that, because that guy dies to poison anyway, right? That was probably a mistake. We definitely cannot have Oddly die in a battle that I can't control her. What did I just say? We can't have her die in a battle that I can't control her. you got hit by the trap, dummy. You idiot. One of our horse folk is down. Deirdre was downed. Reinforced gates slam shut behind you, while archers on the wall deliver death to those outside attempting to approach. Brave fighting out there, but you should, King Mynulf is panting and bracing himself on a knee while grabbing his side where Rugga stabbed him. But you should know there is no plan for weathering this storm. Of course not. His hand gestures to a great many things before he gasps and falls to the ground. Menders arrive and take him away. The closed gates, the stench of death, all of it threatens to turn your stomach and make you sick. I'm glad we're still alive through all of this, but I know. We fought so hard to get here, for what? Even making it inside Arborang's walls feels hollow now. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody. At least Hakken and the Varl are still with us. Audley's eyes look as empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Now, I'd really like to find some place to fall asleep and wake up to discover this was all a bad dream. Oddleif nods her agreement. But we've got to prepare for Rugga's retaliation. He'll keep trying to get in. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we have to hold out until they finish what they set out to do. But how are we supposed to know when they finish? Well, she said when the darkness is ended, basically. Yeah. Until they're going to stop that darkness themselves. They're going to try, and we're going to try and stay alive until they do. Audley seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath, and her eyes focus on a man running towards you. Rook, the man yells, then gets close. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Tolier, he whimpers. They're dead, every one of them. Hoof prints all over the place, too. What? His words hit you, and you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horseborn are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place, yet confident. You even think you see their leader smiling. Excuse me? Okay, well now it is definitely approaching, because before it was at Borsgard. Is that implying the horseborn killed a bunch of people? Eyvind is mad. You told me we would be in and out of here. This isn't in and out. We hoped Valka Ducey wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. Look at all this shit all over, by the way. It's going crazy. You hoped I would let an escaped prisoner and a dead Valka rob us without a fight. Eyvind is an escaped prisoner. Because he was in prison for doing what? I know he took her body, but... we hoped you would see reason. Reason, yes. What was your reason for breaking the worlds? You look at Juno, unsure of what to say. You didn't tell me all of this was your fault. Juno looks at you but says nothing. You've recruited Ingvar, yet kept him ignorant of your actions. Even you have no idea what you're talking about, Ducey. Call it a hunch, but whatever is breaking the world stems from the source of our weaving. You, Juno, were sentenced to death for manipulating minds. You knew it was forbidden. Valka Ducey coughs, and small flecks of blood hit the stone floor. But you were helping Eyvind to what? Become a god? Juno says nothing, her anger apparent. Become a god? This doesn't make any sense. And now this darkness. Eyvind, what did you unleash to bring her back? Avon gasps and looks strained. A few stones drop from the walls. Our cause broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of our work. You should have. And you two should have stopped your curiosities when the council warned you. You'd still have your life, have each other. Do you even see what you've become? Juno's confidence vanishes at the question. You've never seen a Volca's tears until now. And the Varl, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, I'd... The large door to the Volca's hall shakes from a great impact, then shatters. Is the serpent back? Oh, it's Bolverk, and he's got the body with him. Holy. The floor and walls are now glowing, floating and breaking apart. Another Volca enters the room. She looks concerned for the barely conscious Ducey and mortified by Juno. You lied to us. Your oaths meant nothing. Bolverk's rage is consuming him, and he's spitting more than speaking. Is that Bellower's effing body? Not just his body, I fear. Bolverk's mind is not his own. Wait a second. I just got this. Is that why Juno couldn't control his mind? Because it was being taken over by Bellower? Wait, did I just get that? Bolverk looks at you and his eyes go wide before a cold hatred settles into his stare. We know you murdered Reyes and her child. What? Who? Who are you talking about? We who? Those of us forced below. We who are already paying for his crime. All right, you're just speaking as Bellower now. So the Dredge were forced below and paying for his crime. Bolverk points past you to Avon. After I kill you, Ingvar, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull this arrow and... No. The fear in her voice is infinite. Avon reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with crackling energy, shaking violently. Ivor, I'll help Avon and hold off Ducey. Kill Bolverk. You're the only one who can. Bolverk growls deeply and stands to his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Stay where you are, Ingvar. You step forward, but feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. No, Zephyr. Now you will do as I say. The Volca Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but you waste no time in charging Bolverk. You slam your head into him with tremendous force, sending him reeling across the room. Are we in a 1v1? Because I'm pretty sure Bolverk wins that. Sense another mind within Bolverk. You think? What am I doing? Am I just protecting? Yeah, Juno definitely seems like the bad one. Oh boy. Oh boy. You big man. Zephyr's under my control, but I think Bolverk is possessed by Bellower. Why are you short on... Why are you short on armor? Where's your armor? Reyes. Who is Reyes? Okay, I don't want to be at a place where he can hit me. Unless he spends all of his points to get to me. Oh, that's not that many, though. Is 7 willpower. Yeah, he spends it. That was stupid of me. Are you gonna get stunned? He might get stunned right now. Lightning Bolt might strike. Wait, can I, like, what are your abilities? Push him back? Into lightning? Does that just push him back more? Is that worth it? I feel like that probably wasn't worth it. Oh, we dodged. That's so good. That didn't hit him though. Oh, we deflected. Oh, we're so good. Except I'm wasting all my points hitting his armor, and he's gonna hit me for 1 billion. Okay, I need to move to here. Zap. It didn't zap them all. Dodge. Oh my gosh. Alright, he gains armor every turn. I gave him that ability. Remember when I said it's gonna be a bad idea because we're gonna have to fight Bolverk eventually? Well, here he is. And he's destroying us. He gains 2 armor every single turn. Oh my god, the double dodge. It's insane. We actually can't kill him though, because he keeps gaining armor back. That actually hurts a lot, yeah. Or wait, he wins now. Doesn't he win? Unless we dodge. We got the double dodge. It's insane. He still gains 2. We have to actually hit. We can't though. I think we lose to him. Because he gains 2 armor every turn, we just lose. I mean, he can't hit us either anymore. 70% chance, but the next turn it's gonna be like only a 50% chance to hit him. Unless we can bait him into like the lightning or something. Yeah, it's a 40% chance. And we did it. Oh my god, we hit the 40%. We made him too strong. The roof of the tower is collapsing, along with the walls. Avon has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. Ivor, grab Bellower's body and bring it close, Juno shouts. We'll drop him into the vast on our way north. You do as you're asked, just as Avon loses control. That's a cool animation.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare.
Oh.
We are forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach?
Is that an
What
army
can we expect
of dredge
from our
on the way?
efforts in this breaking world? our answers. The reasons for our journey lay just beyond these walls.
That's it. Okay, so there's another game after this one, huh? Honestly, the thing that's keeping me playing is the art style and the story. I'm intrigued to learn, like, what caused all of this, where things go next. And again, the art style is just beautiful. Just beautiful. But yeah, we're done with this one. I don't think we're gonna start. We got renown for beating the game on normal difficulty. I don't think we're gonna start the next saga until next week, because we'll do the same thing we did this week, where we'll start on Monday and then play until it's done. I'm surprised we got done today, but at the same time not surprised, because this is about the same amount of time we spent on the first game. So if things hold true, we would finish the game next week, either next Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, I don't have much else to say. I think we just keep playing, see where things go.